Ah, all right, all right. We are in this mofo. Sorry about that, y'all. It took me a minute. Once again, another issue between getting homes on time and still having to fuck off with this damn tablet and technology in general. Just not making sense. Get this kind of. But nah, like, today was a good day. And for all intents and purposes, there was so many good things that came around today. We get it today though. And as devices. Oh, my names, my girls, my men's, my ladies. What is we doing today? It's Tuesday, y'all. We sliding right on through this week. You know what I'm saying? Not even taking us long to get through this week. Almost halfway there. Getting them up there. But now, like, crazy over these last 2 days. Um, we are now in the aftermath, which is wonderful when you think about the fact that we just made it through what a lot of people would consider a very devastating thing. Damn amazing it has to be so. The fact that we have survived another total eclipse of the sun. Uh, Definitely gave us some typical thought processes, along with the fact that I've heard some stuff happen over yesterday. But thinking back on this whole situation, um, the Mayans, some of the most smartest individuals of our human society, were said to have been very much afraid of the moments when the eclipses came because they had no earthly idea as to what would be the cause or what happened. Legend says that they often looked at the situation like it was the end of times and they prayed, made sacrifices, things of that nature in order to appease the God they prayed to, in order to secure their life on planet Earth for a longer time. So, with that being said, and we thinking about the whole situation from that aspect up into this modern day, tell me what you think about this.
Yeah, it's Peasy, and tonight on the Peasy Show, it's Talk About It Tuesday, where tonight's topic of the day is the subject at play. Join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for tonight's topic, which is on tonight's topic Tuesday, we want to talk to you about what if last night was our last night on Earth? What's to do and what would you do? Talk about it with me. Tuesday night's topic today. Plus, we got a secret word of the week. So join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. It's Peasy. I bite. If you're an artist out there and you're looking to join in and get your interviews in, please hit me up. Let me know what's up, and we got you. MrJGuns@gmail.com. That's MrJaiGunz@gmail.com. Send me your email. Let me know what you want to do about it. We'll set it up and get you on here. It's Peasy.
Oh yeah. So that's what we got going on for you. You know, we on some real good information, talking that good stuff, and trying to see what's up with you and everyone in the place, because we love doing this for the people, making sure that we are doing this the right way, speaking to y'all about dope things and informative things, and also making sure, you know, we are here for that. We are here for the love. We're here for the, the good doses of information and meeting new people. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's always the best thing for me. You know what I mean? I love taking in new people and learning that new people bring beautiful aspects to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So we work on not being afraid of what the future holds for each of us. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we believe that, things of change can be things of change, And I'm talking about like being able to excuse me, being able to accept things that you cannot change and the courage to be able to change the things you can. So, it's almost like a serenity prayer. But sometimes when you think about the fact that our topic tonight is talking about a hypothetical on what would be your thoughts if you found out that yesterday was our last day on earth. How would you feel? Tell me what you think you would be moving into. What would be something you would move on as a last act or a last attempt to get into this, just to, it's always, a question of what would you do if that was coming to your corner space and you knew that this was the last moments you had to spend on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So in most cases, you know what I'm saying, it's not an easy turnaround, but you do want to know what it is. And while y'all got some time to think about that, I'm going to give y'all a little break while we get some schmetter.
Face, hope, it's Peasy. Yeah. I bite.
Smoke with me, then I'ma need five. We can go in half on the street, then we can get high. If you wanna smoke with me, then I'ma need five. We can go half on the street, then we can get high.
Blueberry, cotton candy, OG Kush, connoisseur, orange sherbet, roll it up. Dragon's breath, we blow it up. Oreo cookies for the rookies who ain't smoking up. Gotta show some love to my envy cousins and T-Bucks. OG perk, main perk, gang, what we throwing up. I done smoked some weed so strong that shit had me throwing up. Girl Scout cookies, Scooby snacks for the edibles. If you want some other shit, then that one you don't fuck with with us. Pouring up the lean ain't for me, give me with the stuff. I just got some Northern Lights, you can come and smoke with us. Ganja potted plans, take them anywhere you get them, bruh. I just wanna try some wax if and when I'm ready for it. Got a lot of choices when it comes to this cannabis. Because it's sativas, that's just what we rolling up. THC, CBD, which one is you choosing, bruh? Ganja potted plans, it's my anthem for the smokers, bruh. Got a lot of choices when it comes to this cannabis. Because it's sativas, that's just what we rolling up. THC, CBD, which one is you choosing, bruh? Ganja potted plans, this my anthem for the smokers, yup. Nowadays, you don't know nobody have a zip in the face. Rolling on runs just to try to stay awake. Looking for the edible, I left on my plate. Hiding in the ozone, smoking in the space. Throw the sheet, cut a shotgun to the face. Space water in my glass just to get a taste. Chalk City on the beat, ain't no other way. I gotta keep pace. No stalling when the weed man.
Now, no stalling when the weed man's calling for you. Keep frontin', but you know he got something you do. No stalling when the weed man calling for you. Keep stalling, cause you know that red man calling so. That ganja just fills my body. Oh, you can't feel this pain. But now, like, um, as I sit thinking about this whole situation, I'd love to get your opinions on this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about a hypothetical, and if you're in for the hypothetical conversation, come in with me. Don't feel afraid. Hit that request. Click that link. You on Discord? Join me here. Join me here. Slide on over to the live stream. We are live posting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV tonight. Holla at your boy. But yeah, you know the topic is what do you hypothetically propose you would do if you knew that yesterday was our last day on the planet? What do you think would be your address to this planet before you take off? Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to go looking now, checking something here. Oh yeah. Let me see. What we got here? Oh shit! What is that?
Jesus Christ! I tell you, do in the mighty name of Jesus!
Come on, stop being weird. Being weird, buddy. You're being weird. Calm yourself down. But that's what I'm saying. Like we got so many things going on, right? And then there's the thought that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? What happens when you die is all there's, always that variable that people, try to sidetrack. You know what I mean? We often think about it and, letting it be quick and painless and all that. 'Cause I think that's more or less the way anybody really just wants to go. But you know what I mean? We're looking at the fact that just, is such as life. You know what I'm saying? But we're wanting to hear from you guys about the question of the day: which would you do, or not say which, but what would you do if you knew that yesterday was our last day? So tell me something. Tell me what you think while we get into this.
My whole message point is for us. Now, when you talk about slavery, right? We talk about systemic racism. We talk about the Willie Lynch letter, right? We talk about, the black man is God, right? We talk about, the greatest soldier in a white man's army being the black woman, and the black woman being the pawn. And then they figured out early on through slavery that because they were killing us, right? But they figured out if we get the black woman, or we get the whole joint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you know why? Go ahead. I want you to explain why, because I think it needs.
But I get to that, but I want to finish the messaging point, right? I like to keep it cohesive for myself. I might forget a lot of information here. So, what they did was they made the black woman hyper masculine, right? And they made you and me as we're studs. We're gonna be in the field. We're handy, right? And I think, and I'm trying to kind of connect it all because he made a valid point, right? The government empowered black women to strategically move the position of power from the black man.
Remove the power from the black man.
Right?
Yeah.
So now the black woman in that instance becomes drunk off this power, and then she has a disdain for the black man, and then it becomes perpetuated over generations. So with slavery, what they did was they take us, they call it buck breaking. They do it, gang bang us, rape us, cut our balls off in front of the black woman. And then before they kill the black man, they'll make the black, after they did him dusty, they'll chain him up, right? Look, they'll chain him up, right? They'll chain him up, beat him within an inch of his life, and then unchain him, and then rape and do that to the woman. And then the woman is looking at the man like, come save me, but mentally he's dead. He doesn't even have no fight in him. So now she doesn't even have no respect for you. You fast forward to this generation, black women don't respect black men at all. And when you understand that, and it's a lot, so I'm trying to make it like simple, right? Because a lot of people, they respond emotionally and not intellectually. And there's no empathy for black men. There's no sympathy for black men. You don't even love black men. You don't even know who we are. You don't give a fuck about us. Pay my bills, eat my ass. And that's it.
Thanks.
Okay. So it's important that black men understand what was done to us and why it was done to us. It's also important that black women understand their position in systematic racism and how they're being utilized to destroy their whole family and their whole community and whole generation. Okay. Now a black man role is to be the protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer, and leader. I'm a man,
Producer.
Protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer.
Producer.
You have your opinion, I have mine.
You're right. I'm just giving it. And producer.
Right. I got you. You have what you want to put in, right? And so I'm saying protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer. Right? Protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer. A woman's role is wisdom and balance. Okay? Now, the black man gets his provision. He gets his provision, right? From God. And what happens is there's a vibration. It's a lot. So I'm trying to make it simple, right? So how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. So when you're around an alpha and you're around and you in that frequency, right?
Alpha what?
Man. Right? And that energy, that frequency, right? It can throw some shit off.
Yeah.
Because you're conditioned not to even be around that shit. And then you become sensitized, not desensitized. You're very sensitive to that energy. And then now you don't know how to read that energy. You think he's narcissistic. You think, no, he's where he needs to be to take his place. So I feel like black men need to disregard how black women feel about our masculinity and be more self-contained. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need your money. I don't need none of that. I'm not sleeping on your couch. Don't give me no keys. I'm gonna get my own. I'm gonna go to God. And when you don't want to fit my program, bye. Go.
Thank you.
You're not needed. You're dangerous. I don't want to bear seed with you. I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to be your friend. I'm staying away from you. And there's a lot of black women that get it and they love the masculinity that we project. Black men, we project energy. Women receive energy. You see? So now, for the black women who are confused, right? A woman has to lead with 3 phases of love. The first phase of love is informative, right? So she's informing that black man of who he is. She's informing that black man that, yo, look, you get your provision. You're going to be the provider. You're going to be the head of this household. Even if she's Oprah and he's broke, she's going to uplift him through the information. That's the first phase. The second phase is unconditional love. Unconditional. She's loving and she's loving, she's loving, she's loving. Then the last phase of love is tough love, accountability. The problem is a lot of our women are conditioned to lead with the accountability first. And they don't set the table with informative love and unconditional love. See?
This comes off as disrespect and combative.
All the time.
Yeah.
But again, this is why black men need to be in tune with self. And when that woman is argumentative and she want to talk and every 5 minutes she want to get a word in and she just can't shut the fuck up, let her go. Don't beat on her. Don't catch no cases. Let her go. Literally let her go.
Yeah.
And you vet her with your frequency. You vet her with your vibration. I walk in some rooms and I get around certain black women and I start talking. They can't stand me. Good.
Goodbye.
Good. Bye.
Why is that they can't stand you?
Because I just told you, a lot of black women are not used to a black man that has confidence. A lot of black women are not used to a black man who...
Wait. I just want to clarify. You saying that black women can't stand you because of your confidence?
1,000,000%. A lot of them.
I think it's
because I'm a nigga. I'm a op. I'm a blood. I'm a fuck boy.
Wait, who said?
I'm a trick.
Okay. Hey, mama. But I don't know. What do y'all think about that one? That was dope. I mean, I like what he was talking about mainly because of the history that he placed in alignment with this whole situation, because it does show the relevance, because there was a time when these things took place. I mean, it started from when slavery was still inactive in this country, and ancestors had to keep their own record of things going on around them, as there were so many people being treated heinously, killed, slaughtered, raped, castrated. All of these different things took place, and dehumanization of the characteristics of not only just the black man, but of the black woman as well, mentally and physically. So, okay, that was dope and that was deep at the same time. I just had to really put that in there though, because when you think about the situation, that was real. That was real. Um, we just gonna check in and see. We want to see if and, but yeah, I really truly believe that it makes sense. But then, again, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother thing. Um, tonight's topic. Tonight's we're talking about hypothetical. But I mean, while we were talking about this hypothetical, this particular conversation side of it, it was good to have. It was a good little overlap for that. Because I mean, like, we have an imbalance going on in our world already. But yeah, like the whole thing for me is I want to talk to you about what you thought about tonight's or yesterday's eclipse, what would you hypothetically do? What would be your motion? What would be your motive? Or what would your drive be knowing that this was going to be your last run? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like it's a lot to process on that whole thing myself. I agree. It's a hypothetical though. So, you know, this happens to be something that, we could just thumb through at some point later. Or, like I said, if you feel in the field, drop it in on a comment. Um, One thing I just want to say while I got the time to say it, do me that and show me you support me by sharing this live stream, sharing it to your peoples. Don't let nobody think that this is a closed off space. This is a very open space for all of my people to join. Anybody that feels inclined. I appreciate all of the followers that have been dropping that subscribe button on that YouTube channel too. Could be getting up there. I'm looking at almost 60 subscribers. Let's get it going. Let's keep going. Let's keep raising it up. Um, I want to let everybody know we got a New Wave Music Wednesday tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get in here on time. We still came in this piece a little bit late, but we here today. We still making it. We done made 2 days in a row. So let's see how it's gonna go for tomorrow. So I appreciate all of you guys for taking the time to join me tonight. And don't forget, like I said, share, follow wherever you are. If you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch TV, join me, please. Don't feel like you are a stranger. All right. Um, but we got somebody in. Let's see what we can do about bringing. Hey, mama.
Hey, you hear me?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, what we talking
Yeah.
about?
So tonight's topic Tuesday is question of the day is a hypothetical. So it's like, what if you found out that yesterday was supposed to be our last day on Earth?
Mm.
So typically that is the question. Like, what what elaborate on the day for you?
Well, I had a doctor appointment, so it didn't matter.
Right, me too. Yeah, I had an early one too, and that's the crazy part.
So I guess if anything would have happened, all I had to do was pray because it's nowhere to run.
Nowhere to go.
Mm-mm.
And if you think about it, like I said to the audience earlier, I was saying basically that when you're when you look at the history of like the ancient Mayans in Southern America, um, when you look at that whole situation, they used to do rituals and prayers and you know um but they also are some of the most intelligent people uh to our history of mankind.
Mm.
So they created the calendar. So in this sense, there was that whole thing, and then the factor of just knowing that, what I mean, they thought when this happened, that it
It's gonna
was,
be chaos.
yeah, it's chaos, or it could have been the end of the world. They proceeded to do prayer rituals and sacrifices in order to try to appease the sun god. They thought it was you know, some curse they had been placed upon or something at some at some point in that situation as well. Because I mean, there was a whole different thing, and then you fast forward to 2024. I mean, we are standing outside wearing like dark goggles trying to see it.
Mm.
One, and then we're actually going and reserving spaces in specific areas where this sighting would be most imminent in totality,
Mm.
so to speak. So that they were pretty much like making a whole lot of things go down that it really just seemed like a spectacle of sorts. And in
Yeah.
this case, it could have just been something really, really drastic. It could have been worse,
Yeah.
you know. So we sit and we wonder about all this stuff. Maybe if you're looking and we're like, oh, this is a sphere, maybe that's not a sphere. Maybe that's something that's actually big enough to motion through, you know. And of course, they somewhere on the conspiracy sites of sorts, I guess you could say, um, they decided to say that somewhere in the world they launched three missiles.
Now.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like
there.
you we have all of these weird and crazy spectacle things that we keep seeing intertwined with what we try to see as our projected reality, and it's like threading through all of that stuff and then having such uh coincidences or even phenomena, you know what I mean, like the one we just experienced, I mean, like happening, and then the people that think they know all don't know nothing and have really just made the biggest ass of themselves by watching and being a witness to their own self you know
Hmm.
I try to think about the whole situation as if like, all right, if this was gonna be my last day, and I'm thinking about everything I did. I mean, I woke up that morning, you know, tried to reason with, the fact that, I'm doing a good thing by getting up, going to the doctor's office, getting checked in. They told me everything was good, you know. Only thing they were saying is like, yo, we're gonna, do a, test TSH for your thyroid, check that out, make sure you good. I'm like, all right, cool. Um,
Mm.
Everything has been, making its own, purpose and movements. And throughout the day, I get home, everything was great. You know what I mean? I'm thinking we were just going through a day, It's as I said before, and we that's what it was for what it's was, in the spite of our neighboring planet, our moon, decided it was going to you know slide on by at a certain amount of time before he made his grand appearance later.
Mm.
you know it's like,
Yeah.
oh, he just bumped in the way of the sun's little ray of spot for a little bit of time.
Yeah. It was cloudy over this way.
Right.
And so you barely seen the eclipse, but you could see where it hit the sun partially. It looked like a half, not a half, but a quarter moon.
Quarter moon, crescent moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the same thing. I was because that's what they were describing over at the job, because I was at work when this happened, so they let us
Mm-hmm.
all go out for a little bit.
Oh, to
Um,
see it.
yeah, and they gave us goggles.
Oh.
They gave us
Yeah.
the goggles. So like everybody that was out there standing out there, they all got goggles to look up at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Well,
had nothing
somehow they
but my
forgot to
shades
tell.
on.
My thing is somehow they forgot to tell me that it was behind me and not in front of me.
Oh wow. So you facing the other
Like,
way.
yeah, I'm facing the other way. I'm like, oh, look at that. Then the actual weird thing that just kept to seem like to be the like consistent theme for me that day basically was just that and then the fact that everything I recorded on my video on my
Mm-hmm.
phone I have to throw it away because I can't even play it. I couldn't even upload it this morning. So I
Oh.
was kind of upset about that. I was like, how is it I have like a 3-minute video in my phone and I can't watch it? I had a 16-second video clip and a 3-minute video clip. It was like just me standing there with my phone in the air staring at the sky or whatever on the other side of the damn warehouse where nobody
Mm.
else was standing and staring at.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
much. It was funny though for me because I had people coming to me earlier that day like, "Yo, did you see it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was funny." Next time I'll turn around for
I know.
it.
I've seen nothing but the eclipse.
Right. I got mooned by the moon while I was mooning the moon.
I'm seeing the
So
dark
yeah,
part of the eclipse.
right. I'm on the dark side of the eclipse, definitely, because that was what it was. Oh my goodness. But it was all right though. We got a chance to get out of the building, get some air. It was nice out, even though it was cloudy.
Mm.
Um, I mean, I'm thinking to myself in the sense of just I feel like that really is, what I mean, a phenomenon that we get to enjoy, and I mean, it's very seldom people get to enjoy it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? As I think about it, you know, that particular this particular occasion that just surpassed us, it really isn't scheduled to come back around until my youngest turns 23.
Wow. Dang,
Yeah,
that's a
like,
long
you know what
time.
I'm saying? Long time. I'm already looking at the whole situation right now. It's like I'll be
You're
turning
like,
over a couple.
dang, you be in
Yeah,
your 60s.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with everything going on the way it's going on, I'm glad that we're able to just bask in the moment. Like I
Mm.
heard that there were some people that took in, a ceremony or two where they were actually, hanging around, burning incense, and just communing with others and enjoying the spaces and
Mm.
meditations and certain things like that kind of like help them to better feel the illumination of the spiritual aspects of what the moon's eclipse gave and
Uh, I,
contributed to our atmosphere. This, you know what I mean, with all of this, I think it's more of an activation for people
well, I
in
came
many
home
ways.
and took 2 pills and crashed.
I know that's right.
And my foot was aching.
Mm, I hear that. So I know that's right. I didn't do much of nothing either. After I came home, I got out of work and I came back here. I caught up to the shows like almost 10 minutes late, but I was
Mm.
here. So like you know, did my part to the end and skated on out and then I just chilled and went to bed. Really, I ate and went to bed.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't bother to stay up much either after that because I mean personally, after that was over, the show was over for me too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Shoot, I didn't even eat till when I woke up.
mhm.
It was late as a mug, but I still ate.
Right. That's it. You know, gotta eat something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like leftovers.
yeah, that's it. Let me see what I had something get up out of here.
I need to water my plant. Huh?
So let me see something here. I wanted to play this video clip I'm gonna play right now. We got less than 10 minutes to get up out of here. So before we leave, we just wanted to play this real clip, this little clip for you. This little clip. My
Hmm.
brother, the man who was recently celebrating his 58th anniversary of his death, actually, Martin Luther King.
Oh.
Speech that he had gave to.
Don't let anybody make you feel that you are nobody. You are somebody, you have dignity, you have worth. Don't be ashamed of yourself, and don't be ashamed of your heritage. Don't be ashamed of your color. Don't be ashamed of your hair. I am black and beautiful, and not ashamed to say it.
They go, Martha Martin. Oh.
Yes, black and beautiful, and black
Mm-hmm.
is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well,
But
wearing a little afro this year.
I was thinking about getting my hair back, but I'm gonna go get
Mm.
it cut. I'm gonna try to go get it cut this weekend.
Yeah. So I'm probably this winter coming, I'll cut it all off again. But this summer, I'm trying to make it grow. Yep.
Hey,
So like,
yo, dang.
yep.
But yeah, like that's the thing for me. I'm just trying to get everything in a decent perspective for everything, and make sure I'm putting all these eggs in well secured baskets
Mm-hmm.
instead of
Mm-hmm.
having one well secured basket. Just
Mm.
have a few of them spread out. Spread out.
I gotta find a basket.
I mean, I haven't even. I just used the term because it seemed like a really good idea to make in a statement of just start to think about how we can start putting our energy, our newfound energies that have just been granted to us, if we're looking at this in the spiritual phase. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so take that energy and we walk on out the all out in life and take that energy and harness it on our positive inhibitions. You know, ooh, highs in the low 60s tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
I
We
just
in the 80s.
touching on the. Ooh, yeah, well, yeah. You are in Alabama, so it's a little bit warmer down. I was just saying. Shit, I think Adriana was saying she was getting like something like 80s or something like that down there. She ain't that far from me. Right
Mm.
above you, actually.
Yeah. Well, Marcus is what? Tennessee, Clarksville.
Hmm.
So she's not too far from him.
Yeah, I would say around Huntsville area. Right.
Mm. I don't know where
Uh,
that is, but okay.
oh yeah, well Huntsville, Alabama. That's like I want to say northeast Alabama.
Mm. Oh,
But
she in Ellie?
it's yeah, she's in Tennessee,
Oh,
but
you
it's
say
not far
Alabama.
from right. But it's Huntsville, not that far from here. Really, not that far at all.
Oh,
But yeah, it's like around that way because Chattanooga and all that is not far from here either. But
okay.
uh, got something for you.
What's that?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Peasy back at you. Your secret word of the week is knuckle.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, I wrote it down.
And taking in the notes. Taking the notes. Now all you got to do is wait for that fifth guest to pull on in, and let's see who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Go. You need 5 viewers on the stream before we call the winner. We have a 5th viewer be the live stream winner if she can call the word. So that should go. Y'all got to get to it. And what I'm gonna do is just continue to give y'all a little bit of this, little bit of that. I'm not gonna tell you what it is after today, though. I mean, the only time you're gonna hear me say it is probably after the show goes. But in most cases, you gotta be paying attention. So
I'm gonna win.
let's get it. So come on in. I appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. It is the boy Peasy, Blind MCZ from ALBZ. I'm just chilling tonight. Got my mom with me. Peace and love. Love you, mama.
Love you.
Later.
All right.
Talk to y'all later. Peace and love. We out of here.
Place. O-E-T. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. You know what time it is. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes and grab yourself some popcorn, baby. 'Cause the Peasy Show is on live Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, baby. Grab your camera phones and your device. Kick off your shoes, grab yourself some popcorn, baby. 'Cause the Peasy Show is on live, so come chill with us. We sure gon' have a good time, baby. We got the vibe. Welcome to my room. Yes, I'm blind. Monday, Saturday live. East Coast time. Yeah. We on the rise. Choose, enjoy the ride. What we can do is motivate minds. Like Motivation Monday, all about your life. I make you try, thinking and climb. Like waste of time. Here we get the Wednesday where we can ride to new wave music where they hit it, it's right. Yo.